All right, what's up, guys? New video again here, getting back on track and back to content on YouTube. Thank you for being patient with me, first and foremost, because it's been really hard to get back on track after this whole past year of crap. Personally, on the track, with the car, a whole bunch of crap that's been going on. I'm trying to get through it, and I'm doing really good, but my main goal is to get the car back together like you guys have seen. So in this video, it's one big update of what we've done and to get you guys up to speed on where we're at currently. Now, this was filmed like 3 months ago, and now we're 3 months later. It is right now September, mid-September. So this was back in July, getting everything ready to go and to rewire the car, the fuel system, the engine, all that stuff was like 3 months ago. It's taking some time. It just takes time sometimes with things going on. So stay tuned. It should run in this video or the next. I'm not sure. It depends on how it goes. But once again, thanks for watching and enjoy the video. Alright guys, what's up? Now, we've been at Paul's house for a few weeks now, going ham on this car. Me and him went in and we just started doing everything. And now, I would love to document this as much as possible and do every single thing, but like with time and other stuff that's going on, I had to just for myself dive into the car, not film, and just get it done. It was so time consuming to get everything done, but we are on the final stretch on this car. So now up next, I will give you guys a brief explanation of what we have done and accomplished on the car. We've done a lot of stuff on the car, all the very important stuff, and it's all come together, and now we have like 1 or 2 parts until this thing can actually run. So I'm very happy. There's been lots going on, and this year is pretty much a wash for me, as in the half of the 2023 season, for a lot of stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, and then competitions that don't work out and they aren't what we thought they were, and clutch sugars being gone. It's just been a weird year, and like I said, I've taken this year to kind of get the car rebuilt, dialed, and address everything we have to do to get this thing back to running properly with no issues and be consistent, so we can go drive, have fun, and compete. We have 2 more things to install in this car for it to be running, and not done, but like running. We have 2 more things, so close. We went in and installed the ECUMASTER stuff, all the new PMU. Me and Paul built the new harness. We have the new wiring specialties harness in the car, the new engine, the winner's diff, the winner's to Z axle adapters, the whole entire Deatschwerks fuel system with new performance fuel cell, a whole bunch of stuff. We've done everything, changed everything. I had some more upgrades we'll go into, but let's go look at the car and look at everything we installed over the past few weeks. It's a lot of stuff, and I'm very stoked on it. All right, so first things first, we came in here and ripped out all the old wiring. There's not a single old wire previously that was in this car. It's all gone. No more relays, no more crappy wiring, no more Home Depot wiring we had to buy because we couldn't get anything else. Now we have everything from ECUMASTER. Now we're running a PMU 16 power management unit, and it is going to be so much better. It's so much easier to diagnose things now, way simpler. There's no more clutter. It's all nice and loomed, and it's all one harness. So the PMU 16 is installed, and we had to basically all you do is just run wires out of outputs to fuel pumps to fans to whatever you want to power straight from the module itself. So there's no more relays. There's no more nothing. So it simplifies everything in the entire car. So me and Paul ran everything from the rear into the front and everywhere else, and everything on here communicates via CAN. So the dash, ADU5, the 12-pin keyboard comes from the PMU and is all communicated and all works together. One CAN bus network that powers everything. So that's how everything communicates from the PMU, the keyboard, to the dash, the ECU, everything. So it's all ECUMASTER products now. And if there's an issue, all you do is look on the PMU, and there's outputs that are all green. And for example, if a fuel pump goes bad or a fan goes bad, it'll turn red and it'll tell you what's wrong, what's been going on. So you can diagnose things faster, fix things faster, switch outputs, do all the above. And honestly, we have the most base setup in this thing possible. You can do a lot of cool stuff with that thing. But Freddie came in and programmed everything from the PMU to the ADU, got a whole new dash layout. Base map is on the car, but it is so much better. It is like, I've always wanted this because I've always had wiring issues, a bad engine harness, and that's why we've had all the issues in the past few years. So completely new engine harness as well, all new everything. We're monitoring so much more stuff, as in like back pressure, coolant pressure, a lot of other stuff too, like obviously the most basic stuff like oil pressure and oil temp and all that stuff, but the main big thing is back pressure and coolant pressure to know how healthy the tune and how healthy the engine is and how healthy it is in general. So base of the wiring is done. I'll put a clip in right here. You can see the PMU all mounted and the harness ran out to everything. And then we also installed a completely new Deatschwerks fuel system with the NUKE performance fuel cell. All right, so last video and the last things you guys have seen in this car, this was all cut out for the winners because you can't run a stock fuel tank, and we moved the stock fuel tank and went to the NUKE performance 10-gallon fuel cell with a Deatschwerks intake surge tank setup with 3 DW400 fuel pumps. So now we have a lift pump, stage 1 pump, and stage 2 pump, all in there, wired, plumbed, and ready to go. Doing dash 8 feed, 6 for turn, and then the whole back of the whole entire car is all covered now with some sheet metal we got for really cheap. And me and Paul kind of took that to ourselves to get this thing done. And then, yeah, this looks really good. And then we obviously have to do a firewall for the cage. You can do a fuel system back here now that's exposed and not covered like before. So the next project we'll do in a few weeks or a few days, we will get the firewall all fabbed up and mounted because we cannot run this without a firewall. Will be not safe. But this looks really good. I'm stoked on this, and I didn't go too crazy on the back end of the car because we're gonna cut this off next year. It's all gonna cut off, tube rear, all that stuff. So the temporary solution to cover the hole and seal the back end of the car. That way nothing's flying up in here and getting all dirty and nasty. So the whole entire fuel system is all brand new from Deatschwerks to NUKE Performance and all that stuff. So back of the car, Deatschwerks intake surge tank, NUKE Performance, fuel cell, all new fuel lines, all new wiring from the PMU from the front. And then in the front of the car, we have all of the new other fuel system of components from Deatschwerks as well. So, like I said, we have an entire new Deatschwerks fuel system in the car. Our previous issues was a mixture of bad injectors, and then kind of not a bad fuel system, but like not what we should have had. And then we also had a very bad engine harness. And the mixture of running lean with a bad engine harness when the ECU was lost, couldn't tell where anything was, resulted in many melted pistons and many hurt engines and lots of money wasted. So that is all gone. Everything is brand new. We have the Deatschwerks FPR right here. We have we also have their 1JZ WTI fuel rail with their DW 1500cc injectors, which will be more than enough for our setup. I'm very excited to have brand new injectors. Everything's fresh and new. No more old things, no more clogged injectors, no more anything, no more crap. It's all dialed and perfect and all brand new. So big shout out to Deatschwerks helping me out with that. I could definitely not do this without them. So they help a lot. I appreciate them so much, and I'm very stoked to have a brand new, up-to-date fuel system in the car this year and so many years from now.
Blitzy.
Blitzer. Blitz, what's with the car, bud?
Dog. This should be the focus of your video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the sponsor of today's video.
It's the better dog.
Okay, you guys did not see much of this, but the engine was installed with new engine mounts. Bigger turbo this year. It's a Garrett GTX 3584 RS turbo. We also did change the wastegate lines to dash 4A metal braided. No more just rubber wired. That's a big risk to burn and not have a good time. So that's all converted to dash 4AN. Got the manifold ceramic coated. We did the radium coolant overflow with the built-in expansion tank. Well, no, built-in swirl pot with a coolant pressure sensor as well to monitor that to make sure everything's running correctly and not going too hard or not having any more very bad issues like before. So now everything's being monitored. We sadly didn't get to EGTs this year. We'll get to that soon. I should have done that, but it was just kind of whatever. We'll get to that. It's very important, but we will get to that for sure. All right, so like I said, this whole thing is, I know, kind of like an explosion of, hey, it's done. But we're going to go in more in depth of this stuff next video. So this next video you're going to see after this video right here is the first start of this year's setup with the new engine. I know we're late to the party, but whatever, it happens. Everything's brand new, dialed in, and ready to go. So I'm really excited to hear this thing purr. This thing's going to sound real good with the new cams, a little bit higher compression, and some other cool goodies we have going too. So ready to clunk it in gear and get driving again. So I'm so excited, but we'll go more way into this next video. But the fuel system's done, all new wiring, ECUMASTER goodies, Brian Power goodies, CP goodies, all the good stuff. Everything is installed and ready to go. Once again, my camera overheated and died on me, so I'm on the iPhone again. I hate filming on the iPhone, but we gotta do what we gotta do to get a video out for you guys. So, but I'm very excited for this car to finally be basically done and running and back out and driving, competing, and having fun. But big thank you to all my sponsors, friends, and family for helping me out with this stuff. I could definitely not do it without Deatschwerks and NUKE Performance, and Paul, especially Paul, busted his ass helping me wire this stuff in, because wiring in my head does not work. But I learned a lot, and I appreciate it very, very much. But I'm ready to go back out there and shred and have some fun. But next video, this car is going to run, and I'll see you guys then.